Hi, it's Tammy and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making my meatloaf recipe and you are going to love it. Yes you will. No, yes you will. I swear, you will. Okay? Just try it. It's actually really easy. You can use, instead of using the fresh ingredients I have here, you can use the dried garlic and the dried onions instead of what we're using here, and it makes it go 5 minutes. Swear to God, that's all it takes. Because all we're throwing into this is salt and pepper, tomato sauce, onions, I keep forgetting breadcrumbs, oats, and that's it. It's super easy. Now we are going to be putting ketchup on top. Yes, ketchup on top. Ketchup goes on top, not gravy. Ketchup. Okay, so keep that in mind. We're also going to be making some vegetables, which I've already cut up because it's really easy. You just chunk up some parsnips and some green onions with some garlic and butter, throw it in there with some basil, and throw it in the oven, cover it at the same time as the meatloaf. Super good. Now I'm going to be having this over rice because I'm not eating potatoes either these days. So you can make some potatoes if you want. I'm going to be having some rice on the side because I have a rice cooker in it. You know, rice cookers. Alright? So why don't we go ahead and get started and put this together, and you're going to see how fast it goes. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we have our hamburger meat inside. We're going to throw in 2 tablespoons of minced onion. We're going to throw in 3 cloves of garlic that I have smooshed up on my little thing here that I absolutely adore. I usually have my little brush, but it's out of reach right now, so we're just going to throw that in there. And 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs and half a cup of oats. Now this is 3/4 cup tomato sauce, but I'm not actually going to put them all in. I'm going to crack my egg on top. I'm going to put my salt and pepper in. I always use fresh ground salt and pepper. I can't help it. What I like, you don't have to. And again, this is up to you how much you want to put in. Now you're gonna get your hands dirty, okay? So just dig in and mush it all up. You'll notice I put my hair back. You don't see my hair. I always put my hair back nowadays. My son got kind of tired of pulling my hair out of his mouth. I don't know, whiners. Alright. So that is all we've done. Let's just kind of mush that up. I'm going to add a little bit more of that tomato sauce. And you can see the consistency of it. Not real wet, not real dry. Okay? Sorry about the lighting. We have clouds blowing through. Now one of the things I learned, because this is a pound of ground beef, is that this recipe, in any meatloaf recipe, if you try to do more than a pound at a time, it really kind of dries out. I don't think it's as good. If you need to make more, I would just make 2 of them and cook them side by side, you know? So I do the little fancy, there you go, and then what I do is I take the rest of that 3/4 cup, just kind of put it on the top there, and then I'm going to take my ketchup, my no-name brand ketchup, I'm not going to show you that, and I'm just going to squirt it onto the top. That is all I'm going to do. Give it a little rock and roll there, and it's done. That's how fast this recipe is. Now I'm going to throw it in the oven at 375 for 45 minutes, and we're all ready to go. So I'm going to start my rice. I'm going to throw my vegetables in at the same time, and I've got a full meal going on. How easy is that? Okay? There we go. So we'll go ahead and cook that and be back. Hi, it's Tammy. We're back. So the meatloaf is all done, and here it is. Meatloaf, the parsnips with the onion, and the rice. And let me tell you, I love this meal. I love meatloaf. It takes me back from when I was a kid because I love the smell of meatloaf while it's cooking. I don't know what it is, but it reminds me, I guess, of being a kid, you know? So it's so good. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have this for my dinner. I wish there was smell-o-vision because it smells so good. And let me tell you, parsnips cooked in butter with garlic and the onions. Now I use what they call the Mexican green onions, which are really big. But you can use the smaller green onions if you like, if that's all you have. I left mine whole just because that's how I like to cook them. But you can cut them up if you want. And I just threw in slivers of garlic. So all of this will be on my website. You'll find a direct link to this recipe down below. You'll also find a link to my website down below, along with my playlist. I'm having a little problems talking today. But you'll find all my playlists down below, and you'll find my website. All right? So I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. There'll be other recipes on the way, and there'll be some DIYs coming up too. All right? Remember, enjoy life. It's the one you have.